Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop. And if you watched the episode yesterday, which, why wouldn't you have, right? You would have realized that I'm reviewing all of the Fast and the Furious movies this week because of the release of Fast 5 on Friday. So, reviewed the first one yesterday. Today, we are going to review the sequel, and that is Too Fast, Too Furious. Alright, you get the picture. Anyway, so, you may want to know what this little thing is about here, right? It's the sequel. 2003 came out in, and it sees former cop Brian O'Connor, played once again by Paul Walker, one of the only originals to come back, in the main cast at least, is recruited once again by the police, this time to help them stop a local drug exporter. You should come to Reading, there's a lot of those around here. Anyway, also in the cast, we have Tyrese Gibson, who plays Roman Pierce. He's one of Brian O'Connor's old friends back in the day. Eva Mendes plays Monica Fuentes. She is also an undercover agent, and she's a little hot to trot, if you know what I'm saying. Cole Hauser is here as Carter Verone. He's the drug exporter. Ludacris, Mr. Roll Out himself. Tell me, who's your housekeeper? What you keep in your house? Yeah, that's right, baby. Anyway, Ludacris is actually pretty good in this film, I thought, and he got a bunch of more roles in the future there after this film. So, Tom Berry is back as Agent Billkins. James Remar, for Dexter's dad himself, is here, ladies and gentlemen, to play Agent Markham. He's sort of a dick. And Devin Aoki plays Suki, and she can Suki me anytime. Alright, well, now, what did I think of Too Fast, Too Furious? I'll tell you, I thought it was a pretty good second installment to the franchise. Like the first, it packs great action sequences, car chases, races, and stunts. However, this time, there's a little more comedy into the movie. Definitely in between Paul Walker and Tyrese, they have a good buddy chemistry. Woo! Chemistry! And I'll talk about that later. But definitely more laughs in this one, which I actually feel was a good addition to these kind of films, because the first one felt a little too serious for me. If I could be serious for a moment. Yeah, 8 points to get that reference. Well, it's always compared to the Fast and the Furious, the original. It works as a separate movie, and you can follow it without having had seen the first. So you don't have to see the first to get what's going on in the second. Although I'm not sure why you'd want to watch the second and not the first. Anyway, so, you know, probably because basically most of the cast isn't there, so they had to write a whole new story. There's a few things that keep it from being as good as the original, though. A few little pinpoints I needed to get out of here. During the tag team race, who's making sure that they go the whole way before turning around? They have to go a certain length, a couple streets or something, and then turn around at the barrel and come back, and it's like, you see everyone at the start, but no one's at the barrels to make sure they do it. Oh well, I guess it's the machismo that they're gonna do it, you know? Anyway, I know it's an action flick, and I guess I'm just being a stickler, but stuff like that gets to me sometimes, I don't know. Also, I thought the detective/rat torture scene was pretty lame. Yeah, I mean, I never had that done to me. It looks a little kinky, if I may say so myself, but, you know, I thought it was pretty stupid. On the good side of things... Oh, nope, there's another bad point. Never mind. The lack of Vin Diesel is there, and it kind of hurts the film a bit. Now, on to the good side of things. The new cast does a pretty good job, I thought. You know, like in the previous review for the original film, I said this cast is not out to win Oscars. It's, you know, these are action performances. Walker is good once again, and Tyrese is a good addition to the series. I actually really like Tyrese in this film. Both of them have good buddy chemistry, as I said before, or chemistry, whatever you want to say. One thing that cracked me up is before the DVD even started, there's a thing, warning, do not try this at home. You know, and I've seen that on a few of my pornos too, so anyway, it sort of cracked me up. If you like the first one, you'll probably enjoy this one. Go figure. If you don't like the first one, don't watch this one then. While it's not as good as the original, it's still good for what it's supposed to be. A loud, fun action flick. So that's the bottom line, people. Therefore, the A-List gives the film, here it is, Too Fast, Too Furious, the rating of Do It. Now, while I may say it's a small do it, so it's basically like her letting you put the tip in, but you're still doing it. You get my drift, guys out there? I'm sure you guys have put the tip in and that's it. But, you know, anyway. Megan Fox, you know, we gotta talk. So it's a small do it, but it's still a do it. So, everybody, till tomorrow, when I will review the third movie in the franchise, The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. Till then, troop.